Yes, hello, and welcome to our next installment in our series of programs on playing card games, Solitaire. One of our most popular videos is the instructional tutorial we prepared for a game called Canfield. It's a very popular game, very fun, not easy to win. So we thought we would present a game today that is very similar to Canfield, but is a whole lot more winnable. Same format and just as much fun. It goes by the names of 13 Up. It's sometimes referred to as the Reserve, but the card guy calls this game Storehouse. Let's give it a try. Okay, well, let's begin with a quick reminder about our deck. Now, this is a one-pack game, so of course you know your standard pack of cards. Remove those jokers. You've got 52 cards remaining. You've got two colors within, red and black. Of course, four suits, as you know, and in every suit you have 13 ranks going from ace up till king. So, standard deck, you know it well. Go ahead and get that deck of cards shuffled, and please get those cards shuffled. We recommend that 7 times, and it's been mathematically proven to maximize your randomness. So you're really starting from a nice clean slate when you begin our game. Okay, well, let's look at the layout of the game we call Storehouse. So what you're going to do, as you see right here, is you're going to begin with a nice clean surface, nice wide open surface for playing your game. First thing, remove all of those twos. Take them all out of the deck and arrange them in a row, as you see here, in a nice row at the top of the surface, and that row will act as your foundations. And your job on those foundations during the course of play is to build up on those foundations within the same suit and ending with ace. That's your job. Now, next, deal off 13 cards from the deck, and this will form what is called your stockpile. Then deal out 4 cards to form your tableau. This should look very familiar and reminiscent of the Canfield game. And your job on the tableau is to build down in the same suit. And that's where we differ from Canfield. It's not opposing colors. It is in the same suit. Now, you can move whole groups on the tableau and build runs. The remaining cards in your hand, you will deal off one at a time and put those cards into play. You can play them on a tableau. You can play them on your foundation. And then you can replenish any empty positions with your stock. Anything that gets left unplayable, form a waste pile. And remember, the top card of that waste pile is in play as well. So that's the setup. That's how you do this. You're allowed 2 redeals, and hopefully you can retire all your foundations. So what do you say we give Storehouse a try, and let's play it for real. So we're going to start off here. Got my deck shuffled, nice and ready to go. You can see a couple of marks I put on the table to keep my game in frame here. Put those 4 twos out right from the very beginning as your foundations. Now count off 13 cards, as you can see I'm doing it here. These 13 cards will form your stockpile. Square it off nice, set it off to the left, and then deal 4 cards to begin your tableau. And these, of course, are random. And your job is to form groups and build down within the suit in that tableau. So let's try it. That 5 can go right on the 6 of spades, and then you replenish that empty position with a stockpile. Now that Queen of Clubs can go on the King of Clubs, and once again replenish with your stockpile. So we're off to a good start. I like that 3 of Clubs right on the 2 foundation. Follow it up with the 4, and then we can replenish our position. But look at this. Now that ace can take the position. That's not ideal for us because you can't really build on the ace, but we will do our best to make the most of it. So take 1 card at a time out of your deck, and if you can't play it, form your waste pile. 7 of hearts we can't use, 8 of hearts we can't use. That 5 of clubs, however, you bet. Let's put it up on that foundation, and let's start growing that foundation all the way up to ace. I'd love to play that 7 of spades, but I just can't do it yet. How about that 8 of clubs? Can't play it just yet. How about that 9 of clubs? You bet. Let's build down on that tableau. Let's grab the 8, who was the top card on our waste pile, and let's start forming a nice group on our tableau, which hopefully we can move later and build further and further runs. How about that 4 of hearts? No, we're not ready to play that just yet. How about that 6 of clubs? Ooh, let's put it right on that club foundation. We're making some progress there. Top left foundation. 9 of diamonds, can't play it just yet. Same with that jack. Our waste pile is growing, but that's okay. We'll have a couple of redeals here, and we'll see if we can make some moves here. 10 of hearts, again, still too soon. Go ahead and deal them off one at a time and see if you can find a way to play on your tableau or to build on your foundation. How about that 8 of spades? It looks close, and I can't play it just yet. How about that 4 of diamonds? Let's put that on the foundation, and now look, off your stockpile, play that 5. And look what else you can do. Play that 3 on your stockpile as well. We're seeing some good activity on that foundation. Now let's see here. 10 of diamonds. Can't play it just yet. Ace of diamonds. Wish I could use it. Can't play it just yet. 7 of clubs. Put it on that tableau. And then look what we can do. We can take this whole pile now. 7 and the 8 and the 9 and of course the 10. And really build that foundation, leaving a position that's open. And again, we have to replenish with our stock. So that jack moves over and takes that open position on your tableau. There's always 4 piles. How about that 3 of hearts? Let's put it up on the foundation where it belongs. Queen of diamonds, can't play her just yet. Jack of clubs, we can put it on the tableau and then hop right up to the foundation. And the queen and the king can follow, and so can the ace. Now look at that, we've actually closed out a foundation. This is great. We can replenish those 2 positions with cards from our stockpile, and we can take a pause and see what we should do next. Let's deal from our deck. Can't play the queen of hearts just yet, so the queen goes into that waste pile. How about that king? Like to play it as well. It's just too soon. Don't have a position yet for that king, so we continue to peel cards. Now that 10 of spades works great on our tableau. We can follow it up with the 9, because remember on the tableau you are building down within the same suit. That queen can go right on the king, and now look at what we can do. We can move that whole group with the jack, put it on top of the queen. We've got a nice run there in that second position, and we can replenish that open spot with a card from our stockpile. That 4 can go on the 5, or frankly hop right up to the foundation, follow with the 5 and the 6, replenish that empty position, and look at this, we've already cleared our stock. You know what? I think this game is going pretty well for the card guys. So let's keep going. How about this 5 of hearts? Can't play it just yet. How about a 6 of hearts? Can we play that? No. So we are allowed a couple of redeals. This is our first redeal. You can shuffle them, but you can go again through the deck to try to find some moves. 7 will just have to go on the waste pile. Unfortunately, that 8 will have to do so as well. How about that 7 of spades? That goes right to the foundation where it belongs. King will have to go to the waste pile for now. 4 of hearts, that's good. We were looking to build that heart foundation. We finally got some activity there. That 9 can go into the waste pile. I'm afraid the jack has to do so as well. But now that 7 can build down on the 8 of diamonds. Remember, you're building down same suit. Same with that 10. Building down on that jack of hearts. That 6 can go right up to the foundation, followed by the 7 and the 8 from our tableau. And now we've got a spot to fill, and we can replenish from our waste pile. We'll put that jack of diamonds there, and then we'll go back to, oh, well, that 9 can hop up to the foundation. How about that king? Can't play the king just yet, but that 9 of hearts fits nicely on that foundation, on the tableau, forgive me. And then the 8 of spades can follow as well and hop right up to the foundation. And then this is the part that I love. You can take the entire pile and just go 9, 10, jack, and complete that foundation all the way up to king. We've nearly closed it out. We'll replenish that empty position with that king of diamonds, play that 8 and that 7. We're really kind of organizing our cards here very nicely. That 10 of diamonds can go on to the jack. Ace of diamonds, we can't use him just yet, but we will. How about that 10 now? Put that up on the foundation, followed by the jack. We really could use that queen. We'll fill that position with our waste card. And there's the queen right there. So the queen must have heard us talking about her and went right up to that foundation, and now we've closed off our second foundation position. This is great. So now that jack run can move over to the queen. We can replenish that position from the deck, and now look, the queen can just follow right there on top of the king. We've got an ace here. We can now close out our third foundation with that ace of spades. Here comes the 5 of hearts. Here comes the 6 of hearts, and I'm sure you see how the rest is going to play out. Let's put the 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king right on that foundation. Let's follow it up with that ace, and lo and behold, we've won Storehouse. I'll tell you, it's a great game. It's like Canfield Light. It's a very similar format. It moves quickly, and it's just a lot of fun. So give it a shot. I think you're really going to like it. And remember, you're never alone when you've got a deck of cards. And be sure to join us again next time.